What is going on, everybody, and welcome back. We're here on the free-to-play account, the Road to Max Rank, and we are going to do one of the two new burst moded added to Global, and that is against Blue Gogeta, right? So a couple of things while jumping into this. I have completed it on the 6,000 stage, but I feel as though the 6,000 point run, at least for my box and for a lot of people, is very I want to say very inconsistent and unrealistic. And we'll talk about that here in a second. This one is just use GT bosses, which I'll do separately. Like, I can't do GT bosses. Ain't no way in hell I can do this right now. Absolutely not. Zero chance, right? With a good score. Like, I'll do like with like 1,000, right? Which is just the category. That's all it is, right? But I have completed with 6,000. This is the conditions that I used in order to get the 6,000. Two things while saying this. This is entirely, completely, like 100% dumb luck based. Like, I had like the best luck rotation. Like, I genuinely did. That's me being sincere. I attempted it a few times on 6,000 and it just went horribly wrong early on. And the one time I wasn't recording because I was just getting frustrated over and over and over recording, I was like, let me just get this done and try to find a consistent strategy. I got really good luck, really good RNG with the tech, all the Vegetos, the blue Vegetos. I got really good luck with their additionals, their crits, all that stuff. I got really, really, really good luck. And it worked out very well. But here's the thing. It wasn't very consistent to recreate that. And then after that, I tried to recreate that same scenario. And again, it just kept failing and failing and failing and failing. So, and I could keep doing it. And I thought about it. But I felt as though I should show the 55%, the 5,500% run, 5,500%, the 5,500 point run that I did fairly easily. There was some points where I was like, ooh, but it went very smoothly, like genuinely, like a lot, right? And when I look at the mission rewards, it was like, if I get 5,500, I get all the missions. Like, the only mission I don't get is the 6,000 one, which will only not give me Hercule medals, Hercule statues. That's it. And I can believe like the Dozen Kai or Elder Kai, I forget what it is, but there's no stones at 6,000. The stones end at 5,500. So if to make it easier on yourself, just go for the 5,500. Which the only difference between the setup you see right here that I just showed you is this little box right here. That's it. Doubling the attack of Gogeta does very little to you, genuinely, with this team that I'm about to show you. But quadrupling basically Gogeta's damage is stupid. Like, it's, like I said, it's completely RNG based, and obviously boosting his defense with 700% HPD increase is ridiculous. So this box is definitely the difference, right? You can mess around with like boosting him even more and subtracting this, so he's just a big like attacking, nuking character, and you just nuke him, right? There's definitely a lot of different strategies, but I feel like this is right here the difference, right? And we're gonna show the 5,500 run. This is the team that I used. This is a team that I used, right? This is a team that I used for both runs. And this team can do it because I could show you, right, the 6,000 score. But I feel as though the inconsistency with the 6,000 run and the 5,500 run is something that I need to talk about. And this goes for both Gogeta and Vegeto events. And we'll talk about the Vegeto event once we get to it. But we're going to do the 5,500 run, and we're going to talk more about it. So, doubling Gogeta's damage does almost nothing to this team. Almost nothing. It can still hit hard, right? There's still tech units that can just straight up not get key and not super attack and just have bad RNG and all this other stuff. All that still can happen. But it's more consistent to get the 5,500 very easily for most people, I feel, than to get the 6,000 one. And there's definitely limits to everybody's box, and even mine, even my main account, which I have more units than this one, I was still very consistent there with the strategy that I was trying to do, right? But basically, it's a tech blue Vegeto on each rotation, the LR, and with the Fizz Vegeto or the Tech Vegeto paired up with the other one, so you can have as many links as possible once they go into Blue Vegeto, right? Obviously, orbs and stuff like that is very important. The Supreme Kais, the North stuff, all that stuff, they work as a slot 1 unit very well. Very, very well. Because he guards, right? So you can throw him in slot 1 if you have bad opening rotations. You know what I mean? You can throw him in slot 1 for the first couple of stages, then off-rotate him later. And then the tech Goku Blacken's Zamasu card worked fantastically well as well because they can guard, right? They can guard for the first 5 turns and they build up defense, right? So they'll last as long as you need them to. But see, look at that. That right there, that super attack, that same scenario with that 200% attack increase would have been like 150,000, right? And this is the first stage. This is not stage 3. This is not the final stage. This is stage 1, right? Stage 1 on Vegito, right? And he supered first. It's like there's no difference. So it's like I said, it's more consistent, genuinely more consistent. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. That way, the Goku Black and Zamasu get hit a lot. So it's more consistent to get the 5,500 score than it is to get the 6,000. Like for both events for Gogeta and Vegito, I freaking got really good RNG when it comes to the dodging of characters, but more importantly, the offensive capabilities of all my cards. Like being able to dish out a bunch of super attacks is more important than dodging, because if I could finish the fight within the first 2 characters, then it's over, son, right? And obviously Gogeta attacking in the first 2 slots and not attacking the 3rd character is big too as well. And I got good RNG for both those runs. It took me a couple runs to get the 6,000 score for both of them when I did them off screen to come up with consistent strategies. And it was just, dude, like, it was so brutal. Like, it was like, if this certain thing didn't happen, it was like near impossible to get, right? But we're not getting good RNG here with the supers, right? But that's okay, because Gogeta doesn't hit that hard at all. Like at all, he doesn't hit that hard, right? Even with double damage increase, he doesn't hit that hard, and it allows you to build up with the Vegito, this tech Vegito, right? So he can become defensively viable. But also, dude, look at this RNG with this tech Vegito. Like I would like on that perfect run that I had, that tech Vegito was triple or quad supering consistently, like genuinely consistently, right? So it was like I was getting a lot of his defensive part of his passive, like I was getting a lot of that, and his offensive capabilities was just crazy once I got to the final stages, right? Like genuine, like it was like that, because the first 2-3 stages took forever to get through, but then the final stage I just steamrolled through because I got crits, I got all the additionals I needed, I dodged where I needed, I got the active skills. Like it went really, 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 really well. So much well that I haven't been able to recreate it. And I'll keep giving it a shot, right? And recording and stuff like that, trying to get the 6,000 score. But honestly, I feel like 5,500 is a good, like good safety metric for most people. And like for your for consistency in the sense of like not wanting to like lose your mind trying to do it. Because, bro, when I was doing it, I fucking hated it. Like I hated sitting there just getting reamed right away for no reason. Not because I was using the top characters in the game and this is like the most difficult event in the game, because I just got bad luck with opening rotations. That's all it was, right? Like, see, Vegeto's about to get super. Fizz Vegeto's about to get super. What is he going to take? 95. That's it. That's the most you're going to see. And he has the lowest defense out of everybody here. Sure, he's type neutral, but he still took 95,000 with 55,000 defense. Like, and all these other cards have like over 100,000 defense, like just starting out, right? And they just build up towards that even easier, right? So it's like, and like the Supreme Kais would have done better than Vegito there because they get guard in the first slot, so they would have done better defensively. Plus, they have way more defense than that Fizz Vegito does. That is the most damage we'll see, right? For this stage, that's it. And then the second stage is no better. Like, the third stage is no better, and the final stage is no better either, right? Because we just steamroll through the event, because at that point, all my characters are built up. We're just destroying Gogeta. It's literally the first 2 stages, maybe even going into the first 3. Because the final stage using active skills, you know what I mean? Your characters are fully built up. Like, it's like, again, RNG is a big thing. And I kind of want to show this. I'm going to show this for sure. Let's do this. This Vegito right here is big too, because he gives everybody defense. However, he can also dodge. So this Vegito was actually dodging very well. He has to get hit. So I got him hit a couple of times in the beginning. And that run, dude, my boy dodged all the important attacks. And then he triple supered, giving a triple buff and all this other craziness. And it was just insane. It was just so good, right? He triple supered because he can triple super. He triple supered, and then like he buffed 3 times with 30%. Everybody, the rotations, everybody. And then Vegito comes in, he does all of his super attacks, and he just destroys Gogeta like if it's nothing. Like, genuinely. And it was like, it was stupid it was like, oh, dude, I should have recorded this. Like, how was it recorded? I was like, I wasn't even like on my computer, like nothing was turned on. Like, it was in a completely different environment, and I got it, right? Because I was coming up with strategies. And the only strategies is you just get really lucky for it. Like, that's all it is, right? Because once Vegito builds up, it's over. It's genuinely over, right? Like, there's nothing. Gogeta does not have the HP to survive Vegito. Like, he doesn't. Especially this stage right here. AGL, like, get over. Like, forget about it, dude. Genuinely. Like, let me do something here. Let me show you. So he has 100,000 defense. He gives support to Superclass, right? But he has guard. He has guard in the first turn. He has guard in the first slot. So you can throw him on the slot. You can keep him here and not change him, and he'll be totally fine for the 5,500 run. 5,500 point run. He'll be totally fine. He literally will be chilling. He will take near 0 damage against all these stages, right? Especially once he super attacks and he buffs the entire rotation. Tech Vegito in the second slot, or whatever other character I have in the third slot, just cleans him up. Just cleans up Gogeta like if it's nothing. Oh, it doesn't do anything. Oh, it doesn't do anything. Gogeta v Supers won't do anything. Maybe do a little bit of damage because he has 100,000 defense. But dude, Vegeta comes in 11 million damage. He can quad fucking 5 times attack Gogeta. See, that's 1 super attack. This is the second one. This is the third one. And Vegeta's just building up and getting stronger, getting his ki, getting everything. This is the 4th one. like this is what I mean by perfect RNG when it comes to 6,000 run. Like, if I got that, like, it was just simple. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I got. And the great thing about, see, look, it's not gonna do anything to me. It doesn't do anything to me. Nothing does anything to me in the 55 in a row with this niche team. Like, it doesn't, right? And it doesn't matter that this Fizz Vegito does damage, because all you want him for is the normal tanking and his, like, I guess his defensive capabilities when it comes to him supering a whole bunch to give him a bunch of defense so he can take normals better, right? And I guess a little bit of damage here and there, it doesn't hurt. But also, this is the other point with perfect RNG. Vegito loses the guaranteed dodge after the first turn. But if you use his active skill in the third slot and you throw him in front, he gets the 70% plus the rest of that second part passive when he's on the third rotation. Because all he has to do is attack in the third slot, right? That includes the active skill. So you use his active skill in the third slot, you throw him in front, when he's fully built up, he's basically the strongest version of Vegito, right? Outside of the 200% version. It's like, he has 70% chance to dodge and he gets like 5 super attacks. Like, he kills STR Gogeta like if it's nothing. And we're going to save that, right? Because we don't need it. We don't need it. We genuinely don't need it. And I'm not going to do that here, right? Because this Tech Vegito in the first slot is probably going to kill Gogeta. Oh, he got hit. Oh, he got hit again. Now he has the 30% chance to dodge. And if you build him with full dodge, it's even better. But see, then he just boosts his Vegito. If he doesn't super, well, there you go. Boom. Easy. But it's like, it's not even a competition in the terms of like consistency and getting it done. You know what I mean? When it comes to the 5,500 run and the 6,000 run, right? And this is a perfect example right here. I'm going to destroy Gogeta without the active skill. I'm going to destroy Gogeta. If a Gogeta doesn't die here, he'll die by the active skill next rotation. And we'll watch the scene and everything and get the win screen. But see, now Supreme Kai is going to boost Vegito, right? He's going to boost Vegito. And then he boosts himself as well. He still doesn't take anything because he guards in the first rotation. In the first slot, right? And it's just easy. Like, very little effort and like goes into this, right? And you'll get all the stones. You get most of the rewards outside of what? Hercule statue? Who cares? You can infinitely farm Zenny. But you need that single stone, bro. You need all them stones. For summons and for saving, for worldwide, for the crossover, for Tadabata, for New Year's summons. Like, you need all that, right? And look at Vegito. It's just like... And if that's the other thing, too, that I haven't talked about. If this tech Vegito goes off as well, dude, his damage can get stupid high as well. Because he's barely built up at all. Like, for real. He's another character you can rely on. Let me just show you how I'm not going to take any damage here. Might take a little bit of damage. It's not going to be anything real. Oh, look at that, 18,000. That's crazy, huh? That's crazy. If that was the 6,000 run, I would have taken like 300 if not died. I'm being serious. Like, that's the difference. Like, it's ridiculous. It's insane. Like, it's genuinely insane, right? Oh, I guess we didn't kill him with the active skill because he needed just a little bit more bar to go down. But we're fine. We're chilling. If anything, this Vegito's just going to do work here. Again, if we don't kill, we still have the active skill. For both Vegitos, by the way. 14 million. Yeah, just because he can. Yeah. Like. See what I mean, dude? Like. There's no competition. You can see these numbers. These are the exact. The exact numbers you want to see when doing the 6,000 run. But it's that first slot that just gets reamed. Like every single one of these were critting, right? It would be done sooner. But imagine this rotation going longer. This taking much longer. Are we gonna kill here? No, we're gonna kill here. Yeah, we're gonna kill here. No, we're not. I don't think this is gonna do enough. Nope. If it crits, it might kill. Yep, there we go. If it didn't crit, we would have gotten the active skill. But the Gogeta's done. 5,500 done. Boom. Easy. That 6,000, I would be here for like hours trying to get it done because I need perfect RNG. But that is burst mode. I would say go for the 5,500 point run instead of the 6,000 point run. In my opinion, I feel as though the consistency of getting it done. I've said consistency a lot, bro. It's getting annoying. Is definitely something to think about. I feel as though that 6,000 point run is like, I don't know. I don't like it. I really don't. At least I don't have the units for it, right? Maybe somebody else does, but I don't. And the 5,500 run is more easily done, I feel like, by the majority, right? Genuinely. Like it wasn't that hard to get it done, but you need Vegito. I mean, you need certain characters. But even if I didn't have the tech Vegitos, say I didn't have the tech blue Vegito, the TUR one, and then the Fizz blue Vegito. Say I didn't have them. I can still get it done. Say I didn't have Goku Black and Zamasu. I can still get it done. The person that did the most was LR Tech Blue Vegito. He did everything. And everybody else was just really just supporting him. Right? Which can be easily done here. So, there you go. And dude, that's not including if you have fucking Fusion Zamasu or Goku Black with their crazy ass active skills and the rage mode of Goku Black. That's not including the recently Easy Aid Fizz Easy Aid Super Vegito who is better defensively than a freaking blue Vegito, right? Fizz blue Vegito, right? So it's like, this is not even the best defensive run, but I still got it done. I don't imagine it would be even easier to get the 6,000 with those characters, right? But I don't have any of them, so I can't sit here and say that for certain, but there you go. I'm out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed the run. Let me know what you guys think of burst mode. Do you think this is a fair burst mode? Do you think my points were on point? Anything? I'm a little beat out because I've been attempting the 6,000 again to recreate that same scenario for so long that I'm just burnt out for this event. So 5,500 point run. There you go. And I'll catch you guys later. I appreciate you guys watching to the end of the video, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace. Take care.